Period must-haves with a board-certified OBGYN. If you feel like your cycle is about to take you out every month, this is for you. I mentioned it in my last hygiene video, but pads, tampons, menstrual cups, menstrual discs, period panties are all fine as long as you're using them correctly. Try your best to go for organic and with no perfumes or dyes. I get the side eye when I tell patients all they need to clean their vulva is water. If you feel like you need something extra, especially during that time of the month, here are some fragrance-free, scent-free, and sensitive options. Whatever you choose, just make sure no fragrance or dyes. When it comes to pain, the name of the game is anti-inflammation. Personally, I think Midol is overpriced and not that effective. It contains acetaminophen, but your better bet for anti-inflammation and pain control is ibuprofen. If you're more of a naturopath, teas may be helpful in decreasing bloating and menstrual pain. Good options include ginger, chamomile, and raspberry leaf tea. Heat therapy is one of the most tried and true ways for pain control. If you don't have a heating pad, you can always make do with a warm towel. I know we're craving the chocolate, which is cool in moderation, but try to incorporate leafy green vegetables and beans. This is especially important around this time in order to improve your iron stores. Remember, if you're having severe symptoms or if your pain's out of control, see your OBGYN. Alright friends, see you in the next one.
Periods can already be uncomfortable enough, and sometimes the hardest part may be trying to feel clean, fresh, and confident while dealing with everything else. Because let's be honest, during that time, your body feels different. So in today's video, I've compiled clips showing different routines, habits, and tips many women use to stay comfortable and feel more refreshed during their period. So welcome everyone, and to the new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. This is Chile's Healthy Den, where we'll talk about simple, real self-care that actually makes sense and works. So watch closely, and at the end, I'll share my thoughts.
Hey girls, so that time of the month for me just ended, and I'm gonna share with you some products, tips, and tricks that I use for after that time of the month has ended for me. Now, these are products, tips, and tricks that work for me, and they work wonderfully for me. After that time of the month, I really love to spend a little me time and get myself right. Every month, my period may look a little different. Some months I bleed heavier, some months it's a little lighter, and I wanna talk about when those changes occur, what am I doing to cleanse out my system and get me smelling right and feeling good. Again, these are products, tips, and tricks that work for who? Me. Okay. My first runner-up, Summer's Eve. You see it right here, a dish. So let's talk about it, because I know the girls love to judge the dish. Now, I get it. We've been told not to do it, but I want to share the way that I do it. If you're not familiar with how a dish looks, this is how it looks. Now, some months, like I said, I may bleed heavier, and I may have that old blood that's trying to get out, and sometimes I just like to help. Now that my dish is out of the package, I want to share that I do not ever use the solution that is inside of it. I do unscrew it and I pour it out. I then will go in with my Bragg's vinegar and I will pour it in the container. This is literally the amount of apple cider vinegar that I use. Apple cider vinegar is really strong, so you do not want to fill it to the top or even halfway. You want to do just a small amount and fill it with warm water, and I screw it back, pop it out, and she is ready to use. Now I want to share what she is helpful for. Apple cider vinegar is going to be helpful with odor control. She is natural. She's not going to dry you out or irritate you. She's not going to throw off your pH balance. And the apple cider vinegar with warm water, it works wonders. As you continue squeezing the dish inside of you, you will see the old blood kind of fall out. After, I promise you won't smell like apple cider vinegar, but it's going to cleanse the system and it's going to help you get right. If you don't care to use a dish, again, this is just what I do. It works for me. But you do want something different to help cleanse the vagina after that time of the month, I have something for you. Boric acid. Now, I'm going to show you how much I love boric acid. I have one capsule left. The thing is, it can't be just any boric acid. It has to be the PhD. So the PhD comes in a pill form just like this. Most boric acid pills come just like this. You're going to want to stick it as far as you can up the vagina, and after, you're all set. After you insert the boric acid pill, you are going to want to do this at nighttime. That way you can put you on a pad or a panty liner, and by the time you wake up, it's going to turn into a liquid form and drain out of you. If you have any odors, if you have any old blood, this is going to help. Okay, so now I want to get into hair removal, because personally, my favorite time for hair removal is going to be right after my cycle. Nair. I am a certified Nair girl, okay? I do not get waxed. I do not like to shave. I love to Nair. Now for my fellow black queens, okay? You know, our hair is a little thicker. It's different, okay? Now, I know on the back it's going to tell you to not exceed 10 minutes, and I do recommend to not exceed 10 minutes. However, use that full 10 minutes. I specifically use that full 10 minutes on the down there area. Personally, I do not have sensitive skin, so if you do have sensitive skin, you may want to do a patch test. But as for me, I use Nair once a week, and she just keeps me so smooth. I would recommend using Nair everywhere: your legs, your bikini area, your arms, your back, your bums. But I would not recommend using it on your armpits. After hair removal, I do love to exfoliate, and I want to share my favorite products and my favorite tool to exfoliate. Tree Hut. I believe that all the girls love Tree Hut. Tree Hut has beautiful products. This is a brand new tub, and y'all, one, smells so good, and two, she just gets the job done for me. I mean, she's cheap, she's affordable, she smells good, and she's accessible, okay? She's right there at Walmart and Target, and she does me right. Next one is Dove. Again, cheap, simple. They always have beautiful consistencies and smells. Now, for my absolute favorite exfoliating tool, the dry brush. I love the dry brush, and if you have not tried this, you need to try it. She does have the roughness to her. I do use her in the shower with product on it, and I exfoliate everywhere. Now, of course, after I dushed, after I have done the hair removal, exfoliated, I then love to moisturize. My favorite moisturizers, the Palmer's. I said it before, and I will say it again, Palmer's, okay? They have beautiful consistencies, look at that. She's so smooth and buttery, and honestly, this is my favorite. I feel like you can't go wrong with the Palmer's body oil. She's great. After I shower, I do love to put her on while I'm still wet and dry her off with my towel. I hope these products, tips, and tricks help at least one person out there. If you want to elevate your hygiene routine, I am your girl. I love everything hygiene.
3 things I wish I knew about period hygiene in high school. And if you don't know these things, do not worry. It's not like anybody teaches a course on it. It's not like we're allowed to talk about it. And especially in high school, but the whole point of my page here is to normalize these conversations. So I'm going to talk about it. Number 1, the key to staying fresh is not trying so hard. What I mean by that is a lot of times girls, especially younger girls, will buy scented products thinking that it's going to hide the scent of blood or whatever the case is. And that's not true. Sometimes it'll cause an infection that will make your have a pungent odor. And that's not what you want. Less is more. This will help your period not have such a harsh scent. Any kind of body fluid is going to have some scent associated with it. The key is to make sure that you're keeping it mild by not causing infections.
Number 2, changing often whatever product you're using to protect yourself from your period is the key to freshness. That is the best thing you could do. Forget the fragrances, change as often as you can. And number 3, if you are experiencing an odor, talk to your doctor. This is an indication that something is wrong and you may need some kind of medical intervention or medicine, and it might not be something you can fix yourself, and you might make it worse if you try. Not be ashamed. They see it every day. They see a lot worse. So call your doctor. I'm just trying to normalize these conversations so that we don't feel so embarrassed by our natural bodily functions. So like and follow if you want to join the conversation and help me normalize these topics. Love you guys.
Hey, this is for my girls who want to stay smelling fresh all day on their period. Okay, so change your pads and tampons every 2 to 3 hours or whenever you use the bathroom, whichever one comes first. Because leaving a pad on for too long can cause bacteria to grow, which causes that odor. Always keep some wipes with you to do a quick little cleanup when you change your pad, because it's so much better than using that dry toilet paper. Personally, I like to use the wet wipes because they're fragrance free and they're really good for sensitive skin. Shower twice a day if you can, because nothing beats taking a good thorough shower. Because if you think about it, throughout the day we're constantly changing our pads and tampons, so we need that shower at night. Then when we're sleeping, that same pad is on for hours, so a morning shower is needed. And sometimes during our period, our skin's pH does change, so I like to use a soap that neutralizes odor. These are my 2 favorite body washes to use when I'm on my period because they really go in and neutralize that body odor. This is the Lumi Acidified Body Wash, and this one is the Energizer, the Mandelic Acid Body Wash by Naturium. Both of these are great options. Staying hydrated is a must, especially on your period. This is going to help to flush out any toxins and keep you fresh. I usually drink around 80 ounces per day, and this water bottle is 40 ounces, so I literally just fill this up twice, and that's it. And if you want, you can also add some chlorophyll to your water. And chlorophyll is like an internal deodorizer, so your sweat will have little to no smell. The last thing is taking a women's probiotic, and this isn't really just a on your period type of thing. You should be taking a probiotic every single day. These are going to help to balance your pH, keep any odor away, and really just to help keep her normal. And these are my 2 favorite probiotics that I've used so far.
Are you one of those girlies that usually notice a stank smell immediately after your period? I'm going to tell you some tips and ways you can stop and put an end to that smell. Number 1, you have to ensure that you're changing your pads or tampons regularly, or your menstrual cup. You can't wear one tampon from morning till night and you expect to not smell. It's not possible. You cannot. When it comes to periods and period care, period health, you can't manage, you can't minimize, you can't economize. You're either in or out. So you have to change your pads regularly, you have to change your tampons regularly. That way you do not leave any room for bacteria which could breed odor, bad odor. Number 2, stay hydrated. I know almost everything I say on this platform, I'm always talking about staying hydrated, because staying hydrated is the number 1 key. In fact, most of our health issues, the minor health issues, can be combated or sorted out just by staying hydrated. And I'm not even joking. I mean it when I say this. So staying hydrated during your period will help flush out toxins from your body, which would in turn prevent bad odor or any bad smell. Number 3, learn to incorporate fruits into your diet during your period, especially pineapple, watermelon. I like to consume fruits that are rich in water just because it also keeps you hydrated from within. And these fruits helps to fight against some of these bacteria which causes odor. So incorporate that into your diet. Number 4, cranberry juice is your best friend. I've seen a lot of places where they recommend you taking cranberry supplements. They say cranberry supplements helps to prevent UTIs, helps with your system down there, helps to flush this, helps to flush that. For me, I don't know about that because I've been on cranberry supplements for a long time. I used to be on cranberry supplements, and I still used to encounter a few times. I still encountered UTIs when I was on cranberry supplements, and I've been on those cranberry supplements a long time before then. So what I'll tell you is cranberry supplements did not work for me. What worked for me and what my gynecologist recommended for me was cranberry juice, raw cranberry juice, and that worked for me. When I started taking cranberry juice, my system changed. My coochie health became better, my reproductive health became A1, top notch, and generally I just feel good. I just felt good. So I would recommend you switch the supplement for cranberry juice, raw cranberry juice, not the mixed one, not the diluted one, the raw one. It is very healthy, super duper healthy. I said, if you're someone who has battled UTI, or you keep battling recurring UTIs, or smelly vagina, or any odor after your periods, or any kind of stank smell, or anything down there that isn't pleasant, try taking cranberry juice, the raw one. Cranberry juice over cranberry supplements anytime, any day. 5, try taking zinc supplements. Now, zinc supplements generally play a crucial role, very crucial role in terms of your body as a woman. That is, it helps with hormonal balance, it helps to balance your hormones, it helps to regulate your mood, it helps to reduce menstrual cramps, and also helps to boost your immune system, especially during your periods. So in turn, this will keep you generally healthy, including down there. So any chance of having a post-period smell, whatever bacteria, whatever it is that is causing that post-period smell, taking zinc supplements helps in preventing or combating that smell, that post-period smell, smelly discharge, that discharge after your period that smells. You won't experience it. So that's it. I hope this works for you. If you're one of those people experiencing post-period smell, please kindly try this. I'm definitely sure, I promise you that this is going to be an end to that smell you're experiencing. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned a thing or two. I'm gonna catch you later, my loves. Ciao. Mwah.
These are my top period essential right here. I cannot live without these. Wear these literally all day, every day when I'm not leaving the house. As for pads, these all are my absolute favorite. Chlorine free, and they changed their look, so I couldn't find them for a second, but these are so amazing and they do not mess my pH up. They have no fragrances. It's just so clean and 100% pure cotton. Teapot is also a good option. The ones that I use sometimes are these overnight ones. Every time I'm on my period, my eyes get extra dark and puffy, and I think it's just because of the quality of sleep I'm having. I don't know. And a lot of people use these, so let's use these. I know these say dude wipes and they're meant for men, but you guys, these are so gentle. They're 99% water and plant-based ingredients, you guys. So gentle, and I love these. Make me feel so clean. These are my absolute favorite body washes, and I think this time I'm gonna go with, I don't know, this one is honestly my favorite. Might just hit them with this one. This one makes you feel so clean and stay fresh. On my period, I don't drink pre-workout, so I like to get something that is more of a natural caffeine option, just because I need caffeine. So we're gonna try this one, and I'm gonna try this one, and also some raspberry leaf tea, because this stuff, oh no, this stuff helps so much with menstrual cramp and anything around that line, even that dull pain that you get when you first start your period. This is gonna help. So I'm not gonna hold you. They say stay away from sweets while you're on your period, or a lot of sugar, but you guys, I cannot stay away from Tony's chocolate on my period. You guys, look, the pretzel one is my absolute favorite. This junk is everything. They have the everything bar. What's the everything bar, you guys? You guys, I decided on the everything bar. This junk looks so good. It's got caramel, pretzel, almond, nougat, and sea salt. And I always need something salty to go with my sweet snack. So let's find something salty that I'm gonna enjoy. And that's semi-healthy. Or maybe not, because I really love that. Hold on. I'm gonna go with these instead.
Nuts and dark chocolate are really, really good on your cycle or for your cycle. So we're gonna do some of these dark chocolate covered almonds. And on my cycle, I love to have something new and comfy to wear. Target pajamas have always been my favorite.
I'm currently on my period, and I know that in school we don't learn enough about period hygiene, so I'm here to help a girl out. These are some period hygiene tips I think every girl should know and can benefit from. Number one is on your period, you need to be showering more often. Sweat, odor, everything is trapped. Even hair in that area can trap odor even more. So if you want to do a little trim the week before you get your period, you might feel cleaner, you might feel fresher. On the topic of showering brings me to number two. Don't use any scented soaps or anything down there. In general, you shouldn't be using scented soaps there just because it can really irritate your pH and just everything going on. An unscented bar of soap or just warm water is the way to go. She can clean herself. It's built into her DNA. Number three is if you're using pads and you're like a moderate to heavy flow girl like me, try to change them every 2 to 3 hours. This again is going to help with odor and also just your comfort in general. Even though I don't really use pads anymore because I'm more of a period underwear girl, I feel like some of them aren't absorbent enough to wear for long periods of time without feeling like you're wearing what you're wearing. You know what I mean? Number four, chlorine-free pads and tampons are better for your pH. Make sure that if you're using that stuff, if it is important to you to make sure that your chemicals are balanced down there, which it should be, try to use ones that have less chlorine and have less chemicals in them. My next one that I have been loving this past year, or I think actually this past 6 months, is tampons kind of during the day and then period underwear at night. I get all of mine from NYX and from KT. I've talked about them a million times. I've never been sponsored by them. That is a dream of mine. It's so much more comfortable. It helps trap the odor. You don't have to worry about leaking. You don't have to worry about pads shifting in the night, getting up to change your tampon, none of that. And my last one is, again, if you use pads, and I was doing this for years because a friend told me this in elementary school when I first got my period, before you go into the shower, prep your clean underwear with your pad in it so that as soon as you get out, you can just slip it on and you don't have to worry about bleeding on the floor. Because I feel like we've all been there. I have lots more period tips I've learned over the years and kind of taught myself over the years or seen online. So if you want a part two, let me know because this is an important topic and we need to talk about it.
All right, let's talk about this now properly. Because during your period, sometimes you genuinely don't feel like yourself. Your body feels different, your mood changes, your energy changes, and even when you're fully clean, you may still not feel fresh. And honestly, that's normal. That's why this whole conversation is important, because confidence during your period isn't about pretending everything is perfect. It's about knowing how to stay comfortable and take care of yourself properly during that time. Now, let's be honest. During periods, some people start overdoing things. Too many scented products, too much experimenting, trying every hack online. And sometimes that actually makes things worse because your body is already sensitive during that time. So keeping things simple, clean, and comfortable usually works better than doing the absolute most. And another thing people don't talk about enough. Comfort changes confidence. When you feel fresh, when your routine is working, when you're comfortable in your clothes, your whole mood changes even mentally because nobody enjoys walking around uncomfortable all day. Now, this is also where good hygiene habits matter more. Not perfection, just consistency. Simple things done properly. And yes, this is also the time where some people start spraying perfume like they're entering battle. You don't do that. Relax. Smelling good is nice, yes, but comfort should come first. And honestly, there's something about being clean, moisturized, comfortable, and smelling soft during your period. It just makes you feel more put together. Now, another thing, don't compare your experience to everyone else online. Everybody's body is different. What works perfectly for someone else might not work the same for you. And that's okay. The goal is understanding your own body, your own comfort, and building routines around that. Well, at the end of the day, your period shouldn't make you feel less confident in yourself. Take care of your body, be patient with yourself, and focus on comfort, cleanliness, and balance. That's quite confidence? Yeah, that still matters. So that's my take on it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and follow Chile's Health Den for more real simple self-care tips. Thank you for watching. Let's talk in the comments.